I know it probably seems cocky to say like I broke YouTube because whatever reason, but um, what if it's an accident, right? When I was a kid, right, I was in a basketball gymnasium, whatever you call that, the gym. But it's the part it's only for basketball and for bleachers. So it's the what do you call that? This Center for Basketball America. Um, they have rafters, right? Beams, wooden beams that were up in in the ceiling. What do you call the ceiling? And we had these kickballs, and it was like the Boys and Girls Club, so they let us run around in there. Then um, this kickball is bigger than a basketball, right? And a kid um, kicked it, and it went up into the rafters, and it was bouncing around. And he was like, "Yeah, that's awesome, right?" And he turned around and started to walk away, and it came down, and it went through the other opposite basketball rim, and all net, right? And when I told him, I was like, dude, he's like scored. Like like I thought he was gonna be like, yeah, right, whatever. He's like, he knew. He was like, yeah. He checked with me though. He was like, bruh, don't play with me. Are those my two? Are those my 3 points? But it wasn't spoken. It was just cerebral. And then he knew. He knew that it went through. And then I think I got somebody who was like asleep. Like I can't call somebody at that age as being like not woke or anything, but I think I was like looking around for somebody who saw it. Um, but the person who saw it, I mean, I guess he just like um woke up to it and didn't know I was telling what I was saying because it was too far away. And he was like, "Dude, you made that shot." So it all came together. It was cool. So he got to know that happened, right? Um, so I mean, anybody could fucking break YouTube by accident, and most times it is what they call happy mistakes or something. You know that NPC meme is hilarious. It's hilarious. Like every time they do something with it in the music, it's like a like it's just like it's fucking I don't know what like I don't do it justice really like but for it's just if you haven't seen it before it's like crudely drawn. It's not even a doodle. It's just like the outline of a head and shoulders with two dots and it's just the basic. Oh, dude, think of the basic shit that you could draw. Like a nose is a triangle, your mouth is a line, two dots for eyes, is gray, and the outline head and shoulders. But it's like kind of like the head and shoulders is kind of like not crooked but not straight. Um, and then it's nothing. But what it's about is whether or not people have inner dialogues or to be suspicious of people who repeat things as not having an inner dialogue. And okay, that's about the one thing you could say is like I will admit that I'm suspicious that this person seems to be repeating a lot of things instead of um, I guess making arguments. Because when people are rationalizing in the upper register, they call that arguing. So I know they don't want to do that, right? I don't want to rationalize with you in the upper registers, you know. It's not really. I can't say what it's better or less. I mean, because it could be to any degree. Now my video's getting boring, and I think it just ended because that's what happens. My shit just up and ends on me, like, and then I'm still talking. But anyway, it's been real.